Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fenland Carpers. This weekend we are doing a whole weekend session at the new membership lake, Fenland Lakes. I've got this weekend off work, like I said in the previous video, and obviously like I said in the last video, the first thing I said was let's go night fishing. We're near to where we were last weekend really, but a bit further round. Same fish top. One of Josh's brother's mates is fishing with us. He's 2 or 3 swims up, and he's got his son with him, and he's had 3 or 4 bleeps, I think Josh said. I haven't been to see him yet because we've not long finished setting up. Josh has gone back to the car to get his membership. Obviously we're all ready for the 3 rod licence tomorrow. You know, we've got the 3 rods. All I've got to do tomorrow for my 3rd rod is put the line through the eyes and then attach a rig to it, and then I'm ready to go. And I think that one will be on a zig. I think Josh is thinking the same. Yeah. So I'll tell you about my rigs now and where they are. Hello and welcome back. This is the 2nd take of the rig and rod video from last night because you couldn't really see what I was showing. Excuse me, so I'll quickly run over the rods and what's on them and the rigs while I'm finishing the brew. Obviously I'm using the 3 rods now because we can. So the left hand rod is near them trees. About a few hours down there, it's just the best time to catch them under and move a bit closer but still in the same place. And then my middle rod is near that overhanging tree from last week that I was telling you about. That's on a zig bud. That's probably about 3 foot long. I've scattered a few bits around it just to get feeding around there really. Then my right hand rod is right in front of us, about a foot or 2 away from the island. And that's on a 4G squid bottom bait. And my left hand rod is on a citrus popper. It's a washed out one. I was using the bright pink last night. I might go back to the bright pink later on tonight, but
what PVA mesh, what you got in that? Are you got any PVA mesh on?
On the right hand rod I've put a small bag of pellet round, and on my left hand rod I've just threw out that spod mix that weren't very wet so I could throw it into balls and throw it out. But so that's all gone now because I baited 2 or 3 spots around that area to change. So I've just got the mix I made for my zig really to make a cloud and attract them, so I just added the leftover pellets I had left to that. So
is that the halibut marine pellets or
6mm?
6mm. Yeah, sounds good. So look.
Yeah, 6mm halibut marine pellet, high energy dynamite.
Nice one.
Obviously the stuff's up there because of the rats around there. I had 3 or 4 round the rods last night, and Josh had one there as baby.
Yeah, try and get in. So that's really it, is it? That's you sorted?
Yes. Now it's time for Josh.
Hello, and it's me, Josh. Has George gone over what he's using and that, I'm going to go over what I'm using. One of my rods is on a coconut pop-up. cherry carp bait with a naked choddy. Well, ain't naked, he's got silk leg core on that, and with a bag of mainline mixed spod pellets and PVA pellets. And then on my boilie one, I've got dynamite monster tiger nut with IB pop-up sweet corn on it. I scattered some boilies around that, and the rig I'm using is this, the Fox already tied rig. You can have it whatever you want it. So they're on there, and then obviously got the new 3-rod license, so I've got the 3rd one in with Nash Sig Bug Sig, probably about 2.5 foot off the bed of the lake. Scattered some ground bait it misses up a bit with, you believe it or not, with porridge, because it's white and it's silty here, so it stand out, and that if they're feeding below it should like raise it all up a bit. But I'm glad to add something to it later. We'll add rice milk, hopefully, to get it a bit more misty cloud. And we bought that, me and Georgia will tip it in both, half each of a carton, so missed it. Next thing I'm going to do now is show you exactly where I am. So here we go. So I'm a left-hand rod with the green bobbin. That's just in front, right opposite, about 2 foot off the island there. And that's on the monster tiger nut. The middle rod is near the tree that's overhanging there. That's on the coconut popper with the pellet around it. And then the zig, believe it or not, you wouldn't believe it, but I'm on the edge of that tree down there. So hopefully, I've been pre-baiting that, hopefully I'll get one. So I've got one.
Is that fish for feeding around there, or is that bugs?
They're bugs. That's good though, because I've got a zig bug on there. So hopefully that works in my favour, and I thought it looked like a good zig. First time using it properly. Yeah, so hopefully.
Just quickly change subject, but where's the teabag pyramid? Remember, you judge a session on how big the pyramid is.
I chucked them in the bin because the rats last night. I doing my head in.
Because the pyramid is carpy.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want rats coming in near my bivvy. Like one tried getting last night and I had to scare it off.
Well, that face will do it enough.
Yeah, so we'll do, like George said, we're doing 2 nights a weekend, so hopefully the second night will bring us, even though we didn't have nothing. But Charlie, brother's mate, his son caught a 12-pound common out. It was 1:30 in the morning. So.
And there's only been 2 fish out all weekend, that 12-pound and a 14.
Yeah, that night. So if we can, I'm just praying to the carp gods that I'll catch. I ain't caught one this year yet.
But when we fished here before, when I caught my PB, how big was yours?
Oh, it was only £6. That was only a little one.
Oh.
You're ain't bad. First time we come to the lake, and we just left schools now, so first time come to the lake, and it was something. It didn't matter.
No.
Because my brother did 2 nights here, didn't he? With
Charlie and blanked.
They blanked. So, oh no, I think Charlie did have so much. But anyway, so yeah, well, we'll probably do the next update after tea time, I suppose.
If you ain't caught anything, it's about 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so catch you later.
Hello and welcome back. We haven't had no action yet, as you can see by no video, but just thought I'll run through the changes and what I'm going to be using during the night. The left-hand rod is in the same location, as you can see. I pulled the tray out the last time I casted because it got caught on it, and I added a bit more bait to that, so hopefully I can catch on there. And then my middle rod, what was on the zig, is on a bottom bait. That's citrus bottom bait. And I don't know if you can see where all them ripples are coming from, but that's around that area there. And then my right hand rod is pretty much near that overhanging tree. Not that big branch sticking up, there's a little overhanging tree over there, and it's probably a foot or two off that. And that's on a 4G squid bottom weight. Obviously nothing yet, but I'm hoping we get one soon. That was me. That's all fucked up, but now it's Josh's turn. See you in a bit.
Hello, it's me, Josh. I just recast this for the night, and hopefully, no, that's my phone. That's another thing. Should turn the phone off at work. Yeah, we've got a boilie. The boilie's the same with sweet corn, pop-up sweet corn, but different location. The pop-up just poking up, but still with yellow, light yellow, with crushed up poking up boilie around it. Then I went from the zig into a Vortex sticky bait wafter, and that's got some pellets, and I put that right in the centre there. So now we're all set for the night, and fingers crossed the last night we're here we'll have one on the bank.
I did have a knock last night, just to add that. I was going to strike it, but
yeah, I didn't have no, but just fingers crossed. Hey George,
can you see them swells? That's probably, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that is near my bait.
Yeah, so hopefully we should have one. It's turned a bit lively, isn't it now?
Yeah.
So
I reckon this is probably going to be our key time of getting one.
Yeah, getting them. So, but what can you do? It's fishing for you. You kind of try what you can, isn't it? So we could pack up and move around the lake, but as there's two of us, it's a lot to hold round. But so just hopefully, fingers crossed. Hey, George.
Yes, mate.
Hello, it's Fenland Carpers again. We've just finished doing the 2-nighter, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just driving on the way home now, and yeah, we didn't have nothing, did we, George?
No, mate.
I had 2 knocks on 2 of my rods last night. That was it. I got up for one because the bobbin fell off, so I thought I'd hit into it just in case it has took the bait, but no, there's nothing. So it's a bit weird. What can you do? That's fishing for you. It's another blank session for me. Well, you're still caught one this year, and you caught 2 this year, so
yeah. I had a knock or 2 as well, but watched the rod tips with nothing. Probably down to a lot of things we didn't catch, or it could be a few simple things.
yeah.
One of the reasons I was thinking of why I didn't catch was I'm using the Nash bait, and I'm not sure if anyone's used it, so they might not be into it.
Yeah.
But it could just be down to the simple thing of they're not there.
So we just had a Mackie D's, just well, cheer us up a bit. So I ain't had one for a while anyway. So, but we're on about doing a day session next weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're not sure what location. It's not at Lenton Lakes. It's a bit too far to go for a day. So just keep an eye out for another video, hey?
And just to add, that McFlurry,
yeah,
that's carpy.
yeah.
See you later.